the Rotten Tomatoes watch list, the answers are another celebrity-filled episode of Jeopardy, The Vault, and the revealing new documentary, The Weight of Gold, featuring Olympic athletes Michael Phelps and Lolo Jones. So the question is, what's on our top 5 countdown for Wednesday? Okay, now that this tired Jeopardy joke is over, let's just get started with today's Rotten Tomatoes watch list. Hey there, I'm Maud Garrett with another list of things that you need to watch, otherwise known as a watch list, which is why we called it that. In at number 5 on today's countdown, Jeopardy, The Vault, a 4-week celebration of the classic syndicated game show, continues tonight. Check your local listings for times. The producers combed through over 8,000 episodes and selected just 20 of the most memorable. This week through Friday, it's the best of celebrity Jeopardy, and tonight's players include culinary legend Martha Stewart and basketball superstar Charles Barkley. If you love Jeopardy, and I mean love it, because this old school fix isn't enough for you, then select episodes of the show are streaming on Netflix and Hulu. We touch down at our number 4 spot with season 5 of Netflix's Last Chance U. That's right, there's about to be some sport puns. Cameras head to Oakland, California to focus on Coach John Beam and the junior college football program at Laney College in the latest season of the Emmy-nominated show, the last one to focus on the gridiron.
John Beam, a legend now, 40 years coaching football.
I think he woke up pissing fire. When I tell you to shut up, it better stop.
Why are you talking when he's talking?
There are no scores on the board yet for this season, but it does have a series average of 93% on the tomato meter and an 80% audience score. Well, that's pretty good. Be sure to catch this one and let us know what you think. Alrighty, let's see who's coming in off the bench for our number 3 pick. Boop. It's a whistle. It's the first season of the British comedy import Ladhood, which has just landed on Hulu. The BBC show has already been renewed for a 2nd season, so you know it's going to be good. Comedian Liam Williams uses recreations of scenarios from his adolescence to examine modern-day masculinity. Set in the town of Leeds in the north of England, it's a snapshot of what it was like growing up in the UK in the first part of the millennium. The 6 20-ish minute episodes cover a range of topics humorously, from first love to buying booze underage to being bullied. Keep an eye on the Ladhood page on Rotten Tomatoes for up-to-date tomato meter scores. Taking our number 2 spot, the Speedcubers races onto Netflix. This documentary short goes behind the scenes of Speed Rubik's Cubing in the run-up to the 2019 World Championship. It follows 23-year-old Aussie legend Felix Zemdegs and his rival-turned-friend, 17-year-old competitor Max Park. And apologies for the pun, even though I've never apologised for one before, but the Speedcubers really does have some twists and turns on its way to crowning a world champion. Okay, time to recap today's starting lineup so far. Jeopardy, The Vault airs in syndication, so check your local listings. Last Chance U lines up on Netflix. The BBC import Ladhood comes to Hulu. And the Speedcubers competes for your attention on Netflix. And speaking of competitors, it's time to crown today's winner. Taking first place, our number 1 spot is the documentary The Weight of Gold, which premieres tonight at 9 on HBO. Swimmer Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, hurdler and bobsledder Lolo Jones, and snowboarder Shaun White are just some of the athletes opening up in this film about the mental health challenges facing Olympians. The doc reveals the struggles they face after spending their entire life focusing on one moment, and when it's over, they lose their sense of self.
A good 80%, maybe more, go through some kind of post-Olympic depression.
It's gold, and then what?
No doubt this documentary is going to get people talking, including you. So head over to Rotten Tomatoes after you watch it and let us know what you think. That's the Rotten Tomatoes watch list for Wednesday, done and dusted. Tomorrow, the Transformers universe gets its origin story with Netflix's animated War for Cybertron trilogy. And get those drumsticks ready because we are gonna rock out as we break down the lineup for Lollapalooza, the famous fest rechristened Lolla 2020 and created by Perry Farrell. Alrighty, we're gonna tell you how to check that out because it's not gonna be live. And I am off to put on my vintage Lolla tee, throw on some Jane's Addiction and rock out and bring back teenage emo Maud because she's been missed. Before I do that though, follow the show so you'll know when another Rotten Tomatoes watch list goes live. Until then, go forth and binge!